All right, this is Talking Nonsense, episode 2, and gonna just follow up on some stuff I was gonna talk about yesterday, but didn't bring up. Like, for example, the new movies coming out that I am looking forward to watching, that I plan to see. Like, because I brought up Scream 7, which came out February 27th of this year, but I saw it on the 26th because I just bought an advance ticket. I just bought a ticket for an early screening, so wanted to see it a day early. And plus, I had that day off anyway, so it worked out better for me. But there's other movies that are coming out. Like this Friday, there's like the new Michael Jackson movies coming out, which I'm definitely gonna go see. I'm really curious to see that. And there's obviously the Supergirl movie coming out in June or July. There's Mortal Kombat 2. There's 2 new Christmas Carol movies coming out in November that I'm really curious to see. Obviously, the bigger one people know about is Avengers Doomsday and all that. And just a smattering of others that are coming out. And there's the new Harry Potter show coming out on HBO Max this December. And so my entire film viewing schedule is completely full. And I don't start my next job until, well, next week, but I'm not going to get into that. But right now, I'm going to just, look for stuff to talk about and stuff I was reading, like, recently, because I recently checked out the Flashpoint Beyond comic written by Jeff Johns, and I was hooked literally yesterday while I was waiting to record the episode for the first episode for this show. Like, I was actually sitting out in the library just reading, just passing the time, and I was really hooked. Like, it's a pretty good comic, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not a huge comic guy, and that says a lot. That says a lot about me. But yeah, like I will say the stuff I will say is, like, you're just gonna hear me rambling at this point. Like, just forewarning you, guys. Like, you're gonna be hearing me ramble all day, or at least for the next couple hours, or the next hour. But I will say, like, I am really curious to see what Mortal Kombat 2 is going to be looking like, because obviously Carl Urban's going to be Johnny Cage, which is an actor I didn't expect. I did not expect Carl Urban to be Johnny Cage in this new movie. Because they kind of pull this thing at the end of the first movie where you don't know who's going to be played by because they didn't have an actor yet. It reminds me of another movie they pulled the same thing. I don't remember off the top of my head, but it was like it was actually like the 2017 Power Rangers movie. They didn't have an actor yet, but they teased this character and name dropped him. It was Tommy Oliver, because at the end, in the post credit scene of that, they teased the Green Ranger. They teased Tommy Oliver for a sequel, but he doesn't make an appearance because they didn't have an actor. It's exactly like Mortal Kombat, except that already that's got a sequel, and it's coming out in I think it's coming out in May. So it's coming out next month. So I'm definitely going to go see that, because I saw the first one, not in theaters, but on HBO Max, and I fucking loved it. But yeah, I'll definitely go see that. I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, I'm also loving, like, I'm just seeing, like, right now, I'm scrolling my Twitter right now looking for talking points, and I'm seeing, like, just different new frames of stuff. Like, for example, like, there's a look at what Tobey Maguire and Kirsten Dunst like, what their screen tests looked like for the first Sam Raimi Spider-Man movie, and it's friggin' weird. Like, I'm like, oh, so they look like their comic counterparts. Okay. Just kick the microphone stand, my bad. I will say this. I don't know how long this episode is going to be, because again, it is a little hard to find to come up. It is a little hard to come up with talking points off the top of my head, especially without a script. But I'm definitely like looking forward to a lot of new stuff coming out, especially this Harry Potter show. Like, like I said yesterday, I was very apprehensive, because, like, I don't know, I kind of just wish they had a Cursed Child movie, because it's like, oh, fuck it, why not? But They didn't. They were going to, but they canceled. But they decided to just reboot it instead. And but the more I thought about it, I was like, well, they have a little bit more freedom with a TV show than they would a movie, because they have to condense stuff down for a movie because there's runtime pacing. It's just time constraints and budget, but mainly time constraints, so they can't include everything. So this new show can definitely do that. This new show can definitely include a lot more stuff. They're doing it. They're expanding on stuff. They're adding stuff that wasn't even in the books, which could be for better, which depending on the show is actually either for better or for worse. We know Rings of Power did their own thing, and that show sucked. I didn't even watch it, but I've heard people talk about it, and they did not. That show didn't. They did not have any nice things to say about Rings of Power. So the less said about that show, the better. But there's also some stuff some games I'm looking forward to as well. More obviously Grand Theft Auto 6, which everybody kept talking about because they had a trailer I think last year, and it's just like this game's gonna be released in 2027 or something. And I'm like, yeah, they really should have released this in 2015, 2016. They really should not have waited this damn long. Fuck Red Dead Redemption 2. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna get crucified for that, but whatever. It's my show. I can say whatever the hell I want. I will, yeah. So I recently, I've been rewatching trailers for stuff, for stuff coming out, and it's just making me more excited. I just saw the Lanterns trailer for the HBO show with Kyle Chandler and Aaron Pierre, and that's looking good. I'm looking forward to that. And I obviously saw the Supergirl trailer with Jason Momoa as Lobo. I'm talk about perfect casting. He apparently funny enough when he was cast as Aquaman for Batman v Superman and Justice League, he thought he was thought he was going to be playing Lobo, and they were like, "No, Lobo's not in this." It's like, then what the fuck are you casting me for? He's like, "We're casting you we want you for Aquaman." He's like, "Aquaman?" I'm like, but he did a good job. He was surprisingly good, and he made Aquaman a cool character again, because prior to that movie, prior to Jason Momoa, Aquaman was mainly seen as a joke because dude who can talk to fish. Got it. It's so fucking ridiculous. But I will say this, that's pretty much that again, this might not be a 20-minute episode like it was like the first one was, because I'm having a hard time coming up with talking points that I have not talked about already. But I will say this, there are two comics that came out a year or so ago, but I still have yet to read them, and I got to. I don't know what my excuse is. That's Batman 89 Echoes and Superman 78 The Metal Curtain. I read the first wave of those comics. I was like, okay, I gotta read Echoes and Metal Curtain. So I gotta see those. I gotta see how those are done. But yeah, anyways, this is just gonna be short because I ain't really got much of a script, right? I ain't got really a script right now, so yeah, I'm probably gonna just end it here because I'm having trouble coming up with talking points. So I'll see you next time.